I've been practicing yoga for 20 years and I've been teaching yoga for more than 15 years. I teach here in the Loop Head Peninsula in West Clare. I teach in this beautiful yoga space, but I also teach out in the community as well. I teach children, I teach grown-ups, I teach active aging. I teach women through all different stages of their life, through if they're having babies, through pregnancy, postnatal yoga as well, and then sometimes when they come back with the babies and we do some mother and baby yoga together as well. So I feel very lucky to have found yoga, and I feel very grateful, to be honest, to be able to have this as my job as a yoga teacher, to be able to make those lovely connections with people through important stages of their lives. For myself, yoga has been a tool, you know, this little toolbox that I've used through my life, through births and deaths, you know, through all those important stages of your life, for physical health and well-being, and for the, you know, for the mind as well. So the type of yoga that I teach it's a traditional form of yoga. It's the Satchidananda yoga tradition. My own teachers are Nathan Roy. I trained with a lovely group of teachers, and we teach varied type of yoga. So postures, otherwise known as asanas, breathwork or pranayama, meditation, and the really lovely deep relaxation practice of yoga nidra. So I mostly teach in this lovely cozy yoga centre here. I teach year round, and in the summertime the campers will roll out of their tents from whatever corner they've been sleeping into the centre here, and they'll ease out their possibly stiff, tired bodies. Some of them have arrived on bike, and their muscles would be pretty much aching. So we do some lovely morning yoga sessions here. All summer long it's drop-in yoga. People who are on holidays in this beautiful space just drop in, and they might be here for a week or two. They're looking for a yoga class, so it's really nice to see all the different faces. But in the wintertime I have my regulars, and I have a programme of classes you know, year round. And they're very, I have to say, very loyal students. So even when there's a mad storm roaring outside, rain pelting down and force 8 or 9s, they'll still come out. We've the fire lighting here, we've the underfloor heating on, all the cosy blankets and cosy mats. And when people come into the yoga space here, whoever I teach really, you know, I always say, you know, you've taken the time out to be here. This is your space, this is your mat. So leave your life, your plans, conversations you've had, things you plan to say to people, just leave them to the side for now, and just be in the space with your body, with your breath. And it's a real joy then to take everybody through the class. So it's lovely to see people coming back again and again. People often ask me, you know, so what do I teach? What type of yoga do I teach? What will I be doing? But it really depends. I have a programme, I have a plan, but it really depends. You know, is it a morning class? Is it an evening class? Is it the time of the summer solstice, you know? Is it a winter solstice time? Is it time to do lovely, slow, deep, restorative yoga? Or is it time to do some really, you know, dynamic flows? You know, people have lots of energy and they want to keep moving their bodies. People might be particularly tired, and you can tell that and you can feel that in the class. So then you just, you know, you adapt the programme. You adapt the programme basically based on who is in front of you on a particular day, and how everybody is. At Purecamping we're moving more into the retreat space, so this idea of an outdoor nature retreat, trying to bring people out into the outdoor world, into the natural world more frequently and for longer. So I'm trying to integrate that with yoga and with the facilities around, like our beautiful barrel sauna, like the woodland, like the labyrinth. And it's an entire experience, really. One of the things we've got coming up is this lovely solstice yoga retreat with vegetarian cooking. We had a beautiful mother and girls retreat last weekend, and women were asking, like, you know, how would you move from a meat-based diet to a plant-based diet? Because we talked about the importance of moving to a more plant-based diet, you know, for the environment. And they wondered, like, but how, you know, how could you, you know, it seemed really hard. So myself and Fiona, the food alchemist, our chef, we've put our heads together, and we're going to have 2 days of a really beautiful retreat at the solstice period this year, where we teach lovely dynamic, energizing yoga, and then Fiona will teach visitors how to cook beautiful, delicious, nutritious vegetarian food. And then she'll give people a little recipe book to go home with, so there'll be no excuse. Later on in the year then we'll have a lovely nourish retreat for women and girls, and then we'll finish the retreat season with a lovely overall Loop Head Peninsula wellness weekend, and lots of lovely yoga, lots of lovely tai chi, qigong, seaweed baths, walks, getting people out there into the great outdoors throughout the whole peninsula. So yeah, it'll be lovely, and look forward to seeing more people here experiencing this.